Am I a hipster or a basic music fan? Today, we're going to be running through my top 20 bands and determining if I'm basic or hipster. Let's jump into the list. Sometimes I feel like a basic music fan. And other times, an app will tell me that my musical taste is 79% more obscure than the rest of the world, and that makes me feel slightly better about my place in hipsterdom. Let's take a look at my top 20 bands, and I'm going to vote them either hipster or basic. Top 20, here we go. Subscribe, rock on. Ooh, we're starting the list with a band that used to be my favorite band, but then they kind of fell off a little bit and got replaced at the top of my list. Number 20 is going to be Everclear. Now, these guys have fallen off so hard in the last 20 years, I'm going to vote hip. I need a win here. And I've got a win on the next band, Living by Words. If you say that you've heard of Living by Words, you're lying, because they are the hippest band of all time in space and coffee. Number 18, The Offspring. They've been basic since 1998. Number 17, they've been in a fierce battle with The Offspring for that 17 and 18 spot, Weezer. Basic. My 16th favorite band, Boxcar Racer. Their album, their one and only album, did well considering that there was almost no promotion for it at all. It was kind of a sleeper hit, but I'm going to call it hip. Number 15, Linkin Park. Sometimes lumped into that horrible category butt rock. This is way too popular to be hip. Even though they got the hippity hop in there, I'm going to call these guys basic. Number 14. This can't be right.
Oh, goodness.
I always say that you shouldn't have guilty pleasures, but my 14th favorite artist is KID to the ROCK. Basic. Number 13, and again, kind of embarrassing in 2021, Stained. Like Kid Rock, these guys have went from respected to rejected within the industry really fast. Butt rock, I mean basic. Okay guys, don't unsubscribe because my next band is a little bit more liked. They're still basic. Number 12, Nirvana. These guys, you know, you could say Nirvana's a little bit of both. Everybody and their mother loves Nirvana. Not quite hip, not quite basic, but you know, due to their popularity, I'm gonna have to just give it basic on this. Number 11, oh, Cold. Nobody has heard of this amazing band, and my hips are cold. Yes? Now we're in my top 10 bands. Shinedown. Number 9, this is one that I'm really proud of, Against Me. And Against Me are hipster approved, although the most hip of the hipsters only like the old stuff, if you know what I'm saying. We like the old stuff. No radio play that I've ever heard in my life, and very few chart toppers Against Me are against the hip. Number 8, favorite band of all time, Blink-182.
Basic.
Number 7, Scars on Broadway. An insanely popular side project of System of a Down that's basically Darren Malakian's main band these days. You guys, some of you guys have heard of them. They've sold a lot of records, but they're hip. Number 6, Flogging Molly. I'm going with hip. Number 5 favorite band is the hippest of them all, the hippitiest of the hoppiest of all, the Transplants. There's no other. One for one now, oh my brother. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. I don't give a before. System of a Down. Very creative band. I'm going to vote basic. I discussed System of a Down in my Gateway Bands video. You should check that out. Number 3. Oh, what's going on? Number 3, we got to get wonky because this is plus 44. I'm going with hip. I got some embarrassment near the top of my list. I'm not supposed to feel guilt over music picks because, you know, it is what it is. You like what you like. My number 2 pick is Uncle Kracker. Basic as. And finally, my favorite band of all time is going to be Green Day. Although Green Day are basic, I'll just give you guys that. I think that my love of the band goes so deep that it is beyond basic love. For instance, I want a full-length LP from their side project Rodeo Queens. I love the Network and the Foxborough Hot Tubs. Naked Ray Gun, every band that's connected, Billie Joe and Norah Jones. Oh, the Boo. So I've got some hardcore, deep fandom. I'm a member over at GDA, Green Day Authority. So got some really Green Day nerd vibes going on here. But Green Day are basic. So we're going to tally up these numbers and we're going to make it entertaining for you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, here is the score. Okay, for hip, for the hippest, the most obscure nerd kind of guy, 9 votes. What does this mean? For basic, 11 votes. It's close, but the numbers are in. The numbers don't lie. I am basic. What does basic or hipster really mean, though? We are sacks of flesh, we're meat puppets, walking around on the earth. Hey, that was kind of obscure, but it's connected to the major success of Nirvana, so it's still basic. Everything is basic. I'm just a human being. I listen to what I listen to. I'm trying to hear every song ever recorded, and I like what I like. You know, I have not calculated my love of the Viagra Boys into my list of my 230 favorite artists yet. So I think that Viagra Boys would give me a nice little hipster bump. And I think that my album review of Crawler by Idols, I had such an unpopular opinion about that kind of hipster band and hipster album. I hated how hipster Crawler by Idols was, so I think that that gives me a quadruple hipster bonus right there. So, I am hipster. Guys, I feel really bad about not being a hipster, so I went and pulled out the most hip things in my collection, and I'm going to show you how hip I am. Oh, I love this. Thermostat. This has Breakdown, Trapped, On My Own. All songs written by Thermostat. I highly recommend them. They're a local band. Really, really great. Then on the other side of the spectrum, Pulse, we've got New Spring Worship with Salvation Rise. Really great Christian rock. Love it. Then I've got, this is another band. I actually know these guys really well. This is Redefined with their Raw EP. War EP by Broken Testimony. They are heavily influenced by Breaking Benjamin. So if you like Breaking Ben, you're going to like these guys. A couple of albums that I guarantee you are in nobody else's collection. You got Purpose by Nate Barber. Actually got a signed autographed copy. It's pretty cool. And then finally I have All Our Praise by His Holy Hill. And that's pretty darn hip. I guarantee you, you haven't heard this and you need to. So whether you're in love with the poppiest of the pop or the hippest of the hip, It's all good, man. Listen to what you like. Me personally, Green Day and the Viagra Boys, Plus 44, and Uncle Kracker. At least with Uncle Kracker, he hasn't embarrassed himself quite as bad as his friend Kid Rock.